Pero alam mo, meron pa tayo isang titingnan dito na ito talaga matikas din tong itong taon to eh. Grabe ho ito magsalita kay ano. Sabi nila may sintu-sintu daw to. Sabi nila may tama daw to. Tingnan nga natin kung may tama.
Sir, anong sagot nyo dun sa ikapeldo na ethics complaint against yung former party mates po?
Okay, medyo mahaba yung sagot ko. Pwede bang, can you allow me to explain?
Okay, okay. Go.
But right now, our
Ganun
country is facing a very difficult issue in corruption, and everyone's in panic. The administration is panicking. The President Marcos is panicking.
Really?
All this.
How did you know? Siguro may alam to. Alam mo kung bakit? Matinding intelligence itong batang to. Sabi ko sa inyo, matinding intelligence. Alam mo yung pusa niya? Yung pusa niya, kaibigan niya yung pusa doon sa Malacanang. Tapos, nakita sila nung puting ahas. Asan na pala yung puting ahas na yan? Asan na yung puting ahas? Yung puting ahas, nakita sila. Tapos sinumbong doon sa pusa doon sa Malacanang. Tapos yung pusa sa Malacanang bumiyahe. Kinausap yung pusa niya. Ikinuwento na nagpapanik na daw sila.
In panic. AFP and the PNP are also panicking. Like, hindi na nila alam kung anong gagawin nila, kung poprotektahan ba nila si Marcos o kung sasamahan nila ang mga mamamayan laban sa corruption. It's a very, very chaotic time in our country, but a very, very important time in Philippine history as well. And as the leader of the deputy speakers, Speaker Martin Romualdez showing that uncertainty to Speaker Puno probably also led to his decision to do that, because it's a very rash decision, since under the House Ethics Committee rules, I don't think I could be held liable for postings that I made before I became a member of the House of Representatives.
Alam mo, at iyan yung kinatataka ko, ladies and gentlemen. Pinupuna siya, ini-ethics complaint siya nung si Puno, at sinasabing, ito yung mga dahilan. Tapos, yung mga dahilan na yun during the campaign. Sabihin, hindi pa congressman ito. So, nung naging congressman, bakit nyo pinayagang pumasok sa NUP? Kung talagang seryoso kayo na ayaw nyo itong tao na ito. Hindi. Pinasok nyo sa NUP, ginawa nyo pa siyang leader. Di ba? Kaya nga kaplastikan. NUP, puro kayo plastic. Totoo lang, plastic kayo. Anong ginagawa sa plastic? Huwag nyo sinusunog yun, ha? Delicate yun. Hindi, plastic talaga po kayo. Yan ang katotohanan. Kasi, ang linaw-linaw po eh. Yung mga picture, mga video na ginawa nito nung siya ay nangangampanya pa, yung mga babae, ganyan-ganyan, that's before the election. Kinonfirm din niya. Yung mga picture na yan, before election. O sige, sabihin na natin, kahit na. Oo. O bakit nyo tinanggap sa NUP? Di sana noon pa lang, hindi nyo na tinanggap. Tinanggap nyo pa eh. Tapos, porket nagsalita against the speaker, ethics ninyo?
Gago!
Wala pala kayo. Wala pala kayo. Yan ang katotohanan. That's the truth. Kayo ay mga plastic.
And as you can see in his press conference, he also stated that there are issues questioning my mental health and plenty of other issues involving me inciting to sedition. And I think, as far as I'm aware, and as far as what my father has previously told me before he passed away, Chairman Puno, I believe, is a good man, but he's just driven by his strong emotions at this moment, and I hope that we can resolve this peacefully. Whatever decision the court or the House whatever decision the courts will decide, or the House Ethics Committee will decide, I am open to receiving, because I believe that I also, as a member of the House, must be held accountable for my actions. That will be all, and thank you.
Na po ba si Deputy Speaker Puno after po nung in-announce niya na magsasampa sila ng ethics complaint po?
No, we haven't spoken.
Sir, yung post nyo, supposedly joking about the house being burned down, do you think it's enough proof para sabihin na kayo ay nag-incite to sedition?
The thing is, a large majority of Congress do not believe that the protest will escalate, and that's because they do not know how angry the people are. I'm aware that it just takes one wrong step by either the AFP, the PNP, or the protesters for this to escalate and blow out of proportion. And I wish for that not to happen. And in case that does happen, I wish that we would take the necessary steps to minimize the damage, even if anything should happen to our government institutions.
Cong, what was your side of the story? Kasi kahapon sabi ni Cong Puno, you stormed down the office of the majority leader and campaign to be speaker. You asked daw yung mga members in that room na inoperan mo daw silang maging deputy speaker o sumama sila sa'yo. You were gathering signatures daw after.
No,
Your side of the story, Congressman.
please continue. Okay. So my side of the story is what he said was mostly correct, but the offering of deputy speakers is incorrect. What I said was that if elected speaker, I will build a house where every political group and every political belief will have a deputy speaker to represent them, instead of the deputy speaker system that we have now, where all the deputy speakers are close and connected to the House Speaker, Martin Romualdez. And if elected speaker, one of the pro-administration will be a deputy speaker to represent the needs and the interests of the administration.
So, but you have the numbers already, Congressman.
Well,
The numbers.
we're getting there. Just wait and see.
Do you have a ballpark figure kung ilan na po yung siguro yung sumusuporta sa inyo?
It's hard to say. Maybe 1 or 2.
Sabi ni Congressman Puno, you are not well. How do you...
Oh, ha? Oh. Tinawanan kayo. Oh, maybe 1 or 2. Meron ako. Oh, mga dalawa siguro ganun. Mismo no?
Well, as I've said, mental health accusations, when you are not a mental health professional or even like any sort of medical professional, is very unprofessional. So let's just say that he's free to think whatever he wants. I still deeply respect him, though I think that he is wrong in saying that.
Pero are you unwell, Cong? Are you unwell, Cong?
Am I do not believe that I'm unwell. I've not been diagnosed of any serious mental conditions that could lead me to be unable to be fit for service.
Sir, ano bang reason lang para, o ano bang factor lang para mag-stop kayo daw sa pag-propose?
What do you mean?
Anong pwedeng mangyari just for you to stop posting?
I will stop posting when they declare our democratic right to criticize our government as unconstitutional and illegal. That's what will happen. As long as I have the democratic right to criticize this government, I will continue speaking out against the corruption that I see.
Pero sir, si Congressman Puno, he said hindi naman tungkol sa yung sinasabi niyo, hindi naman siya about the criticism, rather the actions that are unbecoming of a lawmaker. Yun po yung sinasabi niyo.
Well, it's always a matter of interpretation. The House Ethics Committee will decide whether or not my actions were unbecoming of a lawmaker.
Question lang, because it was also pointed out by...
Alam mo na, sobrang lang sa talino itong batang to. Mahirap talaga pag nasosobrahan. Kaya sabi ko sa sarili ko, ng bahagya lang. Pag sobra-sobra, delicates. Kaya nung bata ako, sabi ko, ayan. Sabi ko dun sa teacher, pwede ba late na lang ako papasok? Bakit? Sabi sa akin ng teacher, sabi ko, ayoko kasi sumasobra ng talino. Kasi nasisira ulo ng mga sobra talino. Gusto ko bahagya lang katalinuhan na makuha ko galing sa inyo. Sabi naman ng teacher, ganun ba? O sige. Huwag ka nang pumasok. Ayun, binagsak ako, animal. Gagong puta!
Yes, Puno, na you could have said it in a plenary, in a privilege speech. Do you have like any scheduled plan for your speech? Or
Well, actually, last week I planned to have a privilege speech about the issue before I openly spoke out against Romualdez. But Majority Leader Sandro Marcos advised me not to do so.
Bakit? Sunod-sunuran ka pala eh. In-advisean ka lang ni Sandro, inggit lang siya yun. Kasi kaya mo mag-speech, siya hindi. Oh, totoo yan. Kaya,
Ano ba yung sagot namin yun, sir?
Because there's a possibility of a complaint being filed in the House Ethics Committee if I were to make a privilege speech against that.
Are you willing to submit any medical records to prove that you're well? Kasi ang sabi nila kahapon, the members of the you are unwell and parang you're not behaving.
Medical records? Well, firstly, medical records are purely confidential. So unless if there is a court order for me to submit a medical records once I am questioned of my sanity and my ability to properly serve the people, of my district, then I will submit a medical record.
But are you willing to voluntarily give this?
That will set a bad precedence if we do that, because anyone who is accused of having a mental health condition must now present their medical health records. That's not the type.
Galing nitong batang to, no? Hindi, ang talino niya eh. Di ba? Hindi niya napapansin, ang talino niya. Magaling siya, matalino siya. Obvious naman eh, sinasabi niya, di ba, na parang, sandali, kung pumayag ako dyan, di magiging precedence na yan sa lahat ng tao na mag-akusa na may problema ka sa utak, mag-submit ka ng medical ano. Hindi, di ba? Hindi pwede yan. Dapat may court order. So, yun ang sinasabi niya, magkaroon muna kayo ng court order bago kayo mga utos. Utos kayo ng utos eh. Yung iba kasi dyan, utos lang ng utos. Kala mo kung sino makautos eh.
Country that we want to make. It's not the type of system we want to make, because anyone could just keep calling someone
Tama.
mentally unfit or unwell.
Paglaban mo yan.
And then it will force that person to
Hindi, kasi baka mamaya.
have to publicize all of their medical conditions.
Or will you abide with the ethics committee's decision just in case?
Yes, what I've said, I'm willing to lose my position as a House representative if the ethics committee deems it necessary and just.
Sir, may mga allegations lang din or mga insinuations na may mga kumukumpas daw sa inyo or may mga tao daw na nagsusulsol sa inyo. Your reaction to that, Cong?
Who do you believe those people are? That's my question first.
Kumukumpas?
Just insinuations? No, I'm completely acting out of my own volition, so please do not involve my family anymore. Kasi nadami din si Mayor Jenny at yung kapatid ko si Vice Mayor Barzaga. And hopefully, to ease their stress and to ease their tensions, I want to say that everything is my actions. The Mayor and the Vice Mayor has also cautioned me not to push through with this, with my campaign against Martin Romualdez.
Ayan, malinaw na malinaw. Ako sa tingin ko, matalino siya. Medyo nasosobra lang. Sobrang talino na minsan mapapagkamalan mo tuloy na may tama. Ay kayo naman kasi, ang problema kasi porket hindi norm. Ibig sabihin, hindi yung same natin. Hindi ba kasi may mga kanya-kanya tayong trip sa buhay eh. Di ba? Trip nito, ganito. Trip nito, ganito. Pag hindi natin same ng trip, parang ang dating sira ang ulo. Di ba? Hindi ganun, wag ganun. Nagkataon lang maraming kayo na magkakasama, magkakapareho ng trip. Pero kasi iba eh, halimbawa ako, di ba? Ano trip ko? Ayoko na may asawa, ayoko na may jowa. Gusto ko single lang. Gusto ko yung relax lang sa buhay. Trip ko to eh. Sabihin, si Raulo ko. Hindi, di ba? Hindi ibig sabihin ganun. Pag ayaw mo nang may kausap, may kasama, hindi ibig sabihin si Raulo ka na. Minsan, kinakausap ko na lang si ChatGPT. Usap na lang kaming dalawa. Ibig sabihin, si Raulo rin ako nun. Hindi, ganun lang yun. Kanya-kanyang trip lang tayo. Siya, mahilig lang sa pusa. Di ba? I mean, ano masama doon? At saka kung bumanat siya, diretsuhan. Hayaan nyo na yung bata. Sa tingin ko, ang importanteng pag-usapan natin dito, may saysay ba? Meron bang sense yung sinasabi niyang akusasyon? Meron eh. Di ba? Meron. Kaya nga, nayanig ang kamera. Meron eh. So, ibig sabihin, yun ang importante. Yung mga other things like meow, 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 ganyan-ganyan. Trip niya yun. Ano ba? Kanya-kanyang basagan. Hindi, wag nyo nang basagin yung trip ng bata na kung gusto niya mag-meow, meow, meow. Okay lang yun. Di ba, kayo naman may aso rin. Hindi ko nga maintindihan yung may aso eh. Hindi, honestly kanya-kanya yan eh. Di ba may mga asong, parang kay Mocha. Yung aso niya, akala mo parang baby niya. Minsan ako, hindi ko maintindihan yun eh. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun, mali yun. Nagkataon, marami silang ganun. Na yung aso, dinadamitan, yung aso, powderan. Diba? I mean, hindi yun hindi yun dapat sabihin kagad na may sira yung ulo yung bata. Importante kung may sense ba siya magsalita tungkol sa mga issue ng lipunan. Lalong-lalo na sa kanyang trabaho. Diba? Yun. Okay. Maraming salamat po. Kita-kita po ulit tayo Sana subscribe naman po kayo. At kung maaari, at talagang nagustuhan nyo si Banat, Kursunada ko yan. Gusto kayong supportahan sa habang buhay ko. I-click nyo yung membership dyan. Yung membership dyan, malaking bagay yan sa kasi hindi tayo nakadepende sa mga politiko. Nakadepende ako sa inyo. Wala nang iba, di ba? Kaya kayong pagsisilbihan ko, di ba? Okay, maraming salamat po!
Kami ang boses ng masa, hindi natatakot. Katotohanan lang, di kami nalulunod. Walang bahid ng sismis, lahat ay totoo. Kahit sino ka pa, Pag mali ka, babanatan ka. Walang pinipili kulay, wala kaming kinikilingan. Basta para sa bayan, kami lalaban. Pagdama palakpakan, pag mali banatan. Di matitinag, di matatakot, para sa bayan tuloy ang sigaw. Sa harap ng kamera, walang halong takot. Mga baluktot, lahat kayo'y tutumba.